Hey y'all, it's your girl Adri Curl for Love Yourself, here to spread love and light, nothing else. Back with another positive affirmations for my peoples who need it and just need to hear positivity. Like, comment, and sub, and I hope you like my content. If you don't, well, God bless you. So we're gonna get into some more cards. Shuffle these up. Hope you guys are having a blessed Sunday. And no matter what you're going through, no matter what's against you, know that you can make it. You can get through anything with the help of God. Just let Him guide you and let Him allow you to dwell within Him so you'll be able to achieve and move forward and get to the next level that you need to be in life. Always remember that all of this is just a test, so do your best, but don't be too hard on yourself. I encourage you to smile while you're doing everything, no matter if things aren't the way you need it to be, the way people are. Just smile. You can't control people and you can't control circumstances, but what you can control is self. And as long as you're doing that, you get closer to your destiny. You get closer to the blessings that God has for you. So I encourage you to continue to smile and to continue to do positive things. Be positive. There's so much negative in the world, like I always say. And being positive, it ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. So look at things in a better light and allow yourself to smile while you're doing it. Don't be so grumpy. Don't be the Grinch who stole Christmas. And happy holidays, y'all. I hope you guys are getting everything you guys want and need in order to move into this new year, in order to take things to another level in your life. Do what you gotta do and smile. So we're gonna shuffle these cards up a little more. You look so much better when you smile. So smile. You look so much better when you You look so much better when you And listen to some positive music. It's okay to listen to, certain things, but don't let it don't let it make you, because certain things we listen to, it'll stick within us, and you want at least positive music to stick within you, not just all the negative. Ain't nothing wrong with listening to certain music, but when you're trying to move a certain way, you're gonna need that uplifting music to keep you going. And whatever that type of music is for you, indulge in it and allow it to help you move forward. Take me to the king, y'all. I ain't got much to bring. Torn in pieces, it's my offering. Okay. Take me to the king. Okay. I'm going to turn these over because I can see what those say. So we're going to shuffle that a little more better. All right. First card. I want y'all to affirm this with me. I am a winner. No matter what you're going through, no matter your circumstances, just know that you are always a winner. Even if you feel defeated, don't allow that vibe or that mood or whatever you're feeling that's getting the best of you. Don't allow it to take over and just control you. Be who you are destined to be. And we are all winners, no matter where we are in life, no matter what we're doing. We are all here to achieve and be great, to achieve our goals and to just do what we're supposed to do, be great at it, and know that as long as you see the best in everything and you're positive and you're moving in a positive way, things are going to look up and things will get better. But you have to know that you have to put in work for these things to be better, and just affirm that you are a winner. Affirm that no defeats can conquer your soul, can take over you. Don't allow it to. Allow yourself to walk into who you are, which is a winner. We are all winners, no matter what level we're on, no matter where we are in life. Things can get better as long as we're putting that pressure in. Pressure bust pipes. I say that all the time because it's true. I'm a living testimony, and you guys are too. So affirm that we are all winners. No matter who got more or who got less, we are all winners. We made it to another day. So let's pray that we make it to many more. So affirm that, y'all. I'm a winner. I did that one yesterday. I am the path of expansion and I'm always learning. Always know that as long as we're on this path, be open to extending yourself to things that are going to be beneficial to you. Be open to things that help you learn along the ways, even lessons. Lessons are blessings because they are temporary unless you decide to stay stuck in lessons because we can. But it's always important to move forward knowing that we've learned from something. We learned from what we've been through. We learned from pain. We learned from love. We learned from people who didn't take us the way we should have been taken. A lot of people take us for granted, but just know that as long as you're expanding your horizon, your mental, your mentality, your conscious, you're upping yourself spiritually, and you're a willing advocate to learn. You're always willing to seek knowledge and truth in everything. You're gonna win because that path that you're on, if you're learning and you're expanding yourself, it's gonna be glorious. So I encourage y'all to do what you got to do. Expand yourself and be a willing advocate for learning. Be a willing advocate for knowledge because knowledge is power, and that's true. So I encourage you guys, don't allow yourselves to just be stuck. I alone, I alone hold the truth of who I am. You know who you are, and you hold that. You value yourself. You love yourself for who you are because you're not who you were 5 years ago, not even 2 years ago, not even 10 minutes ago. We all learn each and every day. It depends on what we learn and how we take it in and how we apply it in life. And I encourage you guys to walk in your truth. Once you start walking in your truth of who you really are, you're going to see so many things change from every situation in your life. Things can really change once you change your mind frame and change how you think about things, change how you feel about them, and don't give so much of your energy to the wrong things, and don't allow things to hold you back from the truth of being who you are. Don't allow people to tell you who you are because only you know who you are. Only you hold the truth of who you are really deep down inside. And if you need to work on yourself, that's okay. That's what we're here for. We're here to learn and work on self and to help each other. So I encourage you to walk in your truth. And when you're walking in that truth, remember who you are and don't let anybody tell you nothing different about who you are and who you're going to be. Because as long as you're putting in the pressure, as long as you're putting in the work, affirming yourself, as long as you're believing in yourself, self-loving yourself, you giving yourself the tools and the truth in yourself, you're gonna make it far. You're gonna make it far. Things will get better for you because as long as we continue to hold the truth as it's our lifeline or as it's our last breath, things will get better. Like a lot of people are so used to walking in the dark and lies, when you start to walk in truth, things become clear to you. The hurt you've caused people, it becomes so clear to you to where you just want to fix things. But sometimes we are not all on the same frequency, and that's what makes it hard to redeem yourself from people. So I encourage you to redeem yourself in the spirit, walk in your truth, and hold yourself to your truth Don't allow nobody to tell you who you are, because you know who you are, especially if you're trying to be a better you. Let's go to the next card. I get closer to achieving my goals. Pressure bust pipes. As long as you're applying the pressure, then pipes gonna bust and your goals are gonna be met. The things that you think that are intangible in your life, the things that you're working so hard for, sometimes it feels so out of reach and out of touch from where you are. But allow yourself to know that as long as you're doing something positive and you're doing something that's beneficial and you're going to see results, just keep at it. Don't stop. Don't allow yourself to take breaks on your goals, because once we do, we allow the world to get into our everyday lives and we allow the worldly things to dictate on what we think, and sometimes it slips us up from our goals. It sets us back from us achieving our goals. So I encourage you to get closer to what you're doing. Hold on to it like it's the end of you, and achieve everything that you dream. Achieve everything that you know you're able to do. It's important for us to have goals, because if we didn't have things to look forward to, such as goals, we would just be living in the world, not knowing that we're capable and we're worthy of having things more better than what we've had. So I encourage you, keep getting closer to your goals by allowing pressure to bust them pipes, and keep achieving, doing what you have to do, waking up every day, no matter if it's 5 o'clock. Set yourself some goals to where you know that you can achieve them. And as long as you're getting closer to them, no telling when you'll be able to see results, true results from what you putting in. Let will know him. He wants it all. You know what? I dare you guys. I dare y'all to be different. I dare you. I double dare you to be different. Don't go being like everybody else. Walk in your own light, because God made us all different. He made us all in his image, but he made us different so we can all shine in our own way. It's important to be different, because there's so many people trying to play catch up, and there's so many people in competition with each other. And I think that that's a waste of time to compete, because honestly, nobody compares to you. So my favorite thing to say is you can't compete where you don't compare. So being different, there's no competition. When you're different, you're standing out, people can't compete with that. Even if they tried, nobody can compete with each other, because that's not what we're here for. We're here to uplift each other. We're here to allow things to come together, not just for ourselves, but for others too. When we see other people doing good, wish them well, and allow yourself to see things for you, not in their light, but in your own light. As long as you're doing something different, you can achieve anything you put your mind to. So I dare you. I dare you to be different. Be different from anybody in your family. Be different from the people you're around. Do something different. Pick up a course that you never seen yourself doing. Do something that nobody's done in your family. Like, be a trendsetter. That's what I encourage my nieces and nephews to trendset. Be something that people can look at you and want to be inspired by. Inspire people, and that life is so important, because we're supposed to inspire each other and not compete. And that's where a lot of us get it wrong, because inspiration has no competition. You can't be you can't compete with inspiration. What you get from inspiration is you be inspired. You get the tools to want to do better for yourself, seeing other people shine. Like today, it was toy giveaway, and a lot of men and women pulled up in their Corvettes, drop tops, all type of expensive type of cars, and just giving away to the kids. See, now, in some people, excuse me, in some people's eyes, they see that as competition. You know, oh, I want to get like that. I can't wait to get like this in order for I'm able to give back to people. No, you don't have to be like them. You don't have to drive up in a Corvette, or you don't have to have the type of occupation they have or type of career that they have. Walk in your own light, be different, and allow yourself to see that there's no competition in anything that you're doing, because you're your own biggest acrylic. You're your own biggest competition. And that's what I want you guys to know. Like, I'm not here to compete with you guys, and I'm not here to put anyone down. I'm here to inspire, and I'm here to let you know that your own competition is yourself, the person you look in the mirror each and every day. Okay, let's keep going. Life's not a race, so I will do things at my own pace. And this is important because we so focused on trying to win the race like the rabbit, but you see the turtle end up running the race at the end because he was slow and steady. I always say to my baby, slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. No matter where you are, no matter what pace you are, you can still win the race. And it's not a race. Life is not a race, because we're all gonna die eventually, and I don't mean to say it like that, but we're all gonna have to leave this earth eventually. But don't race to what you're trying to achieve. Take your time. Allow yourself time to actually love what you're doing and own it. Don't be in competition. And it brings back to competition. This card brings me back to competition, because life isn't a race. We're not in competition to die. Nobody's competing to meet Jesus anytime soon. The goal is to leave behind generational wealth for those who we left behind and the generations behind us. So I encourage you, don't rush yourself in life. There's a time limit to everything, but allow yourself to take the necessary steps and time for you to achieve what you set, the goals you set, and the things you're willing to do in order to win this race for yourself. Because it is a race with time, honestly, but take your time. I know that sounds crazy. It's a race with time, but take your time. When you're rushing, you'll eventually just you'll eventually just be tiring yourself out. Take your time, take some rest, be at ease, little soldier, because everything you drink for, everything you're racing for, it's gonna be at the end of the tunnel. It's gonna be there as long as as long as you meet those deadlines, as long as you're pacing yourself, and as long as you're taking the necessary time that you need to regroup yourself and to recuperate, because you're going to need that. We can't all just be racing. Like, we can't race to our destiny. It's going to come as we learn, and as we pick up things, and as we encourage others. Honestly, it's so much positivity that needs to be done in this world in order for a lot of us to achieve the goal naturally. Like, to achieve a natural goal as beings, we need to encourage each other. And when you see someone who's competitive on certain things, being competitive is not a bad thing, but at the end of the day, when you're comparing your lifestyles to other people's, that's where it becomes iffy for me, and that's where it becomes a little shaky for me, honestly, because I don't see no one as my competition, and I feel like my life is not a race. I feel like God is going to give me the necessary time to get everything that I'm supposed to get done, just as well as you guys. So I encourage you, on your journey in life, don't race. Throughout life, motivate and uplift and spread positivity, and understand that you need to go at your own pace. Don't allow people nor society to rush you into doing things that you don't need to hurry to do, because we're all learning. When we're living this life, it's a learning lesson. It's not a race. If that makes sense to you guys, because it makes sense to me. Okay, let's see. These are the same cards from yesterday. I don't want to keep pulling the same ones. Uh, my positive thoughts become my reality. That was yesterday's card. My life is already a miracle of choice, waiting for me to shape its destiny. My life is already a miracle. You already a miracle. You are a living miracle because you made it. We've made it through all the billions of sperms. You're the one who you're the one who was chosen for this destiny that you're shaping. You're the one who was chosen out of all those millions and billions of sperm cells. You've already made it, so that makes you a miracle. So pat yourself on the back because you're here for a reason. You have to affirm yourself and you have to walk in your destiny. And also, knowing how to shape your destiny is knowing what you're supposed to do, knowing how to do it. And sometimes we don't have the resources to get to where we need to be. But I promise you, as long as you're shaping yourself and you're seeking for higher and you're seeking for resources, you will find them. And your destiny will be shaped the way it's meant for you. You just have to remember that you're already a miracle. You already are a miracle. Chance is waiting for me to shape its destiny. Chance, we get chances time and time again. We just have to use them as we would use tools. The chance is a tool that we can use because when you get an opportunity as a chance, you're able to do things that you've never done. You're able to shape your destiny. You're able to walk in your own light without people dictating it for you. When you realize who you are, you wise up, you smarten up, you can be able to shape your own destiny to the way you need it to be and the way God wants you to be. Because one thing I know, God don't want us to be down here living in low poverty. He doesn't want us to have nothing down here. Just as well as he, like it says in the Bible, God has so many treasures stored up for us. If he has treasures in heaven stored up for us, please believe me, he has some down here for us too. He wants us to live kingdom life down here too. So I encourage you to shape your destiny and remember that you are already a miracle. Okay. I am willing to see love in all things. This is deep. Okay. Let me give you an example first. I'm gonna read it. I am willing to see love in all things. No matter what you're going through, it's always, God is always around. God is always there to steer you the right direction. He's always there. We just sometimes, being in the world, it takes us out of the spirit and we forget who we really are and how close we are to God. We do, because of the worldly things around us and the things that we think that we need, when God has so much more for us. And to see it all in love is a beautiful thing. Love is already God. We all know that. God is love. So you have to be willing to see all your obstacles that you're going through, all the downs and ups and downs that you're going through. Know that it's some love in there, because God puts us through things that we can bear. He wouldn't put nothing on you that you can't handle. Understand that when you're going through a situation that you feel like defeated, it's love in that situation because it's a lesson in there. It's a lesson for you to get up and don't give up. So I encourage you guys to always see life in love. Always see things with a loving heart, with a loving spirit, with a loving mind. You know, protect yourself, pray for discernment, but always try to seek the love in things, because there's always love in everything around us. I will find the good in all things, but beware of the bad things. Same thing we just said in this card. See, I am willing to see the love. I am willing to see love in all things. That's what this one says. Now, this one is so much deeper because it breaks it down for just how I was trying to. It's a little more specific. I will find good things. I will find good in all things. Good things is kind of finding like love in things, finding the love in the thing in things that we go through, finding good in it, finding prosperity in lessons, in blessings, in things that we thought that we would never get out of. There's always good things out there in everything that we go through. There's always something positive to hold on to. So I encourage you to find good things. Find the good things, but beware of the bad. Beware of the bad things because they lurk too. There's always bad that's trying to stop you from achieving and to just stop you from process, to have a process, or just to continue on in life. Things are shaped for the good, and also there has to be bad. It has to even out. It's the yin and yang. So I encourage you, when you find good things in all things, beware of the bad because they lurk and they are around. So I encourage you to pray for discernment when it comes to those bad things so you can protect yourself with the help of God, so you won't backslide or you won't be affected by the bad things, and you can only be affected by the good. I will find the good things. I will find good in all things, but beware of the bad. Beware of the devil that lurks. Understand that when the devil works, God works 10 times harder. God is a God that does not rest. So remember to always pray for discernment and always pray for your well-being and pray for others for protection and guidance, because we all need that. I am ready to accept the opportunities that come my way. We did that one yesterday. Be willing and ready to accept all the positive things that comes your way, and don't hold back. When you see something that's for you, you will know because you're praying for discernment. Pray for discernment and allow yourself to accept those opportunities that comes your way because you deserve it. It could change your life. I am held and supported by those who I love, who love me. I am held and supported by those who love me. Know that this is what rung in my head when I first created this card. It's a song. I don't know who sings it, but it's old school. But Plies remixed it. Plies, the rapper, says, "Somebody loves you, baby. Know that you are held. God got you. You are held. God got you. That's enough said." And you're supported. He supports everything that you do, especially if it's positive and it's according to his will. He will take over. He will lead you to the promised land. He will lead you to kingdom life if you allow him to. Allow him to lead you and support you in life. And know that you are loved. Somebody loves you, baby. I love you. I don't know you, but I love you. And I wish you well. I wish you nothing but the absolute best. So I encourage you to allow God to hold you. Allow God to hold you and support you because he's your biggest support system. Sometimes we don't even have family to be our support system. We just have God, the Most High, the one who created us all in his image and liking. So I encourage you to be held by the Lord. Let him support you. Pray for discernment. And know, baby, that you are loved. You are loved. It's going to be the last. I'm put 2 more cards and that's going to be it. Okay. I love who I'm becoming. We did that yesterday. Confident with no limits. Smile. I love this one. Smile. Everything will work out. Everything will work out for me. So, in the midst of everything, every adversity you're going through, smile, baby. You got this. You got this. You got this. So, keep that beautiful smile. Be radiant with that smile. Allow people to see that smile. They don't even know why you're smiling. Just bless them. You have a blessed day because I'm blessed. You don't know why I'm smiling. It ain't your business. Goodbye. But smile. Everything is going to work out. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, everything is going to work out for the good. Stay positive. Allow things to go in your favor. Sorry, got a text message. Allow things to go in your favor by being who God wants you to be. I know it ain't easy to be like Jesus, but come on, he walked the earth and he took on sins for us. So with that being said, come on, smile. Everything is gonna be okay. If Jesus came down here and died for us, gave his life, he could have said, man, forget this. I abort this mission, but he didn't. He stuck to the plan. So you got to do the same thing. Stick to the script. Follow the leader, which is God. Pray for discernment to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Allow the Lord to guide you. And I promise you, as long as you smiling, everything gonna work out for you. Baby, trust me, I know this. Walking testimony. I am at peace and I am whole. Be at peace with yourself. Make peace with self. This is like the one I was talking about yesterday. Make peace with yourself and make peace with others. And be at whole with yourself. Know that you're no half. You're nobody's whole. Nobody's whole. Nobody's half of nothing. You're not a half a woman. You're not a half a man. You're a whole. Affirm this. Affirm that you are whole and you're making peace with yourself today. Make peace with yourself. You deserve it. I encourage y'all. So I hope I was able to send some positive messages. I know I'm not equipped fully